Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the latest developments in the economic battlefield between the United States and China, the fresh wave of tariff tensions, how it's shaking up the global market, and what it means for everyday people like us. The trade war between the US and China has been an ongoing saga since 2018. While tensions eased in recent years, 2025 has brought a fresh wave of drama. Let's break down what's happened and why it's heating up again. Earlier this week, the U.S. government announced new tariffs on $18 billion worth of Chinese imports, citing unfair trade practices and the need to protect American industries. These new tariffs target semiconductors, electric vehicle batteries, solar equipment, and medical devices, all high-tech sectors where China is a global leader. This move comes as part of a broader strategy to bolster domestic production in the U.S. and reduce dependency on Chinese supply chains, especially for critical technologies. But as expected, China isn't staying silent. China responded strongly, hinting at retaliatory tariffs on American agricultural products and high-end technology goods. Officials in Beijing described the U.S. decision as politically motivated and warned it could derail ongoing trade cooperation. As news of the tariff hike spread, financial markets reacted instantly. The Dow Jones fell over 300 points, and global investors began shifting away from riskier assets. Asian stock markets also saw sharp dips, particularly in countries that are closely tied to Chinese exports and American demand. For consumers, this could mean price hikes in electronics, electric vehicles, and even household items in the coming months. Manufacturers that rely on Chinese parts could face supply shortages or increased costs, which will likely be passed on to buyers. At the heart of this issue is a deepening competition for technological dominance. The U.S. is worried about China's rapid growth in AI, green energy, and advanced manufacturing, sectors that could define the next global superpower. By imposing tariffs, Washington hopes to slow China down and give American companies a better chance to compete. But experts warn that this strategy has its risks. Prolonged trade tensions could lead to inflation, decreased exports, and a global economic slowdown. Countries that depend on both US and China for trade, like India, Vietnam, and Mexico, might find themselves caught in the middle. Meanwhile, industry leaders and economists are urging both countries to return to the negotiating table. There's speculation that top officials from both sides will meet later this month to discuss potential resolutions. However, no concrete dates have been set. Another layer to this tension is the upcoming US presidential election. Some analysts believe these tariffs are also meant to appeal to domestic voters who are concerned about job losses and manufacturing moving overseas. On the Chinese side, the government is preparing countermeasures to minimize the economic damage. There's also an increased push to boost trade partnerships with other regions, including Southeast Asia, Africa, and Latin America. So, what's next? Will these new tariffs escalate into a full-blown trade war? Or will cooler heads prevail and lead to a new round of diplomacy? The coming weeks will be crucial. If more tariffs are introduced or talks break down, we could be looking at another turbulent period for the global economy. That's it for today's update. What are your thoughts on the US-China trade tensions? Do you think these tariffs help or hurt in the long run? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.